What's up, Warriors? Today we're going to talk about how to fucking plan when you're out in vacation and not deviate from your goals, from your mission to a better, healthier lifestyle. You know, a lot of times that's when people fall off when they go out on vacation. You know, like you guys know, last week I was out on vacation for a few days, 5 days out there, and you have to plan. You know, that's why victory always favors the prepared. You have to understand that you cannot just go out there and think that you're gonna do it everything at the last minute. You know, you have to set yourself up so you won't set yourself up for failure when you get there and start trying to do everything in the last minute. So you always got to prepare and know what you're gonna do. You know, like I said, success is in the detail, and that's what I'm gonna be here sharing some tips of what I do. You know, for me, always pack some meals from here, from my pad, for at least a few days. I whatever I could fit. We're trying to take the least possible. Also because you don't want to carry around with a lot of luggage, a fucking big old ice chest. We ain't trying to do all that. So at least start off somewhere here. There's a lot of protein bars that you could also have with very low fat. It's just about doing your research. There's a lot of them that you could get at Costco. Quest bar has a lot of good ones where like now they pretty much cut down on the fat intake for those. Has the right amount of carbs. The ratio is pretty good for being a protein bar. Because most of them they're just high on fat, high on carbs, and not enough protein. It's very low protein, and it's called protein bar, so I don't get it. But not Quest is coming out with some good ones, that will keep you content. Use it as a as a snack, whatever you want to call it, or as a meal replacement. But it's always having options when you're out there, and going on trips with the family. A lot of times people, that's when they, including some of my clients, that's when they fall off, because they just didn't plan ahead. They weren't ready. That's why you have to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That's very important, because you have your numbers, you know what to do. The thing about it is that people don't want to do it. It's just laziness, But once you're prepared, it becomes a habit of always, having a structured plan. We need to plan ahead so you could, be smashing through your goals with no excuses, because, that's one of the number one things why people fail as well. Vacation is coming up. They're coming up soon. And people, that's when they let off the gas, thinking that a vacation is a vacation. And not. You can still pull it off. You can still hit your goals. You can still hit your workouts. You can still hit your meals. It's like just preparing. So like I said, what I do now, I get a few bars. My boys, they like those protein bars that will keep them content, at least for the following meal till we get there. And like I said, we have some meals that we take, to hold us down, so we won't have to be getting to the hotel or wherever we're staying at the, at the pad and start, trying to, we get there hungry, so we're trying to, trying to look for food, at a fast food place. Nah, don't do that, So we have our meals ready. Make sure that place has a microwave, a refrigerator, and once we get there, once we touch down, then you go to the market, go to any near market. So that's why you have to have everything structured. Go to the market and get all your food. Most of my clients have a list of foods that I give you guys, where you guys could go and to any grocery store and pretty much gather all the food that you need. And it's sometimes like if you don't have a pad where it has a stove or a pad that's gonna supply you with all that, or a resort, and at least if you could get a microwave there, you could still make it happen. There's a lot of foods at the grocery store, especially the list of foods that I suggest that you guys could put together easy. Minute rice, there's canned chicken, there's tuna, there's a turkey. So make some sandwiches. There's a lot of options there for you. It's about just, like I said, making sure that you have it structured so you won't be running crazy at the last minute. So that's one of the main things to do once you touch down wherever you're at. Hit the market, and that's when you could load up and stack your fridge and have everything ready. So I know you guys are going to be out there eating. but you don't have to start eating like, like whatever you want, from when you wake up all the way to the afternoon to dinner time, and that's why we plan ahead. So we have our meals, staple meals that we eat throughout the day. So when you guys do go out there and have that dinner with the family, because I know I do it, so I know most of you guys are gonna go out there and eat and do what you guys do with the family and have that dinner. But it's not gonna be detrimental. It's not gonna hurt you because you've been structured from start to finish. People that go unprepared, they'll just eat breakfast, like I said, Denny's, IHOP, whatever's there, which that's common, and they'll start from there eating bad throughout the whole day. Then lunch is a hamburger, then midday is the fucking burrito or some tacos, whatever they find out there, and it's just all bad. You just start throwing all your gains away. You start throwing all your goals out the window, because you just didn't plan ahead. So like I said, I'll always fucking plan ahead. I always make sure, I make sure that once I touch down, I go and go to the market, go to a near market and just stack up on my food, like that. I could have at least 4 meals that are structured correctly with my macros, and then towards the night when I have my fifth meal, I'm not worrying about going over or worrying about oh shit, I'm gonna go super over on my macros. It's planning, but. And other than that, secondary is the gym. You guys could always hit the gym. Keep your routine, on point. Don't deviate or don't sleep in because you're out there. We're on a mission. It's about discipline. It's about being consistent. Wherever you're at. Every time that I go out, I make sure that I find a gym nearby, or make sure that that spot that I have has a gym. A resort where I'm staying has a gym. There. If not, we got to look for one that has a gym that's able to supply you with a couple of dumbbells and a bench so you could do your daily routine. That's enough. You don't really have to drive out there unless where you're staying there's no gym. Then then you got to find the nearest gym. There is no excuses here. You can make it happen, but it's going to be up to you if you're gonna go out of your way and do all those steps needed so you could continue with the vision that you have of yourself, so you won't have that as an excuse where like, oh, I had to take my family out for a vacation and everything went out the window and I did it because of them. And no, all that is just a bunch of bullshit, So the thing about it is that we just gotta fucking stay committed, stay disciplined, and sometimes it's sacrificing, a lot of like shit that we're used to doing, because those are habits that we've just been doing for years. So now that we're in a fucking in a plan, we gotta stick to the plan, and we gotta plan better and find ways to make it happen. So don't use that shit as an excuse. You going out on vacation and throwing all your gains and your vision out the window. You guys stay on it. Let's run it.